Hello, 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 we are looking at some grading results for the 100 Pokemon cards we sent to Ace Graded Company in the United Kingdom. They sent us this big box. We submit directly to Ace from the land down under. So, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you do not miss out on what cards we get graded, because we also sell them! These are some great examples of some Ace Graded cards that we got from our last video, so make sure you check out that one right after this. But for those who want their own Ace Graded cards, head over to arcticvault.com.au. We have a lot of Ace Graded cards there, Pokemon cards, and Funko Pops. We are also on eBay, so search Arctic Vault there if you want to check out some of the cards we've got listed there. Enough of promoting myself, let's get some cards going. Starting off with this Garchomp Full Art from Paradox Rift. It's a very nice card, very stunning, very clean, and essentially in these videos we'll walk you through it, we'll show you all the sides of it, and then you guys can guess what grade you're going to get, because we will do a fun reveal. So make sure you hit that like button if you like this format. If you want something changed, let us know in the comments below. But back to the Garchomp, look at that, it's looking clean, the edges are fine, corners are looking crispy. We'll flip this one over and check out the back now, and we can see the centering's pretty good. There's nothing wrong with the edges there, there's no whitening. We're looking pretty clean, no scratches on this one here. I do believe I pulled this one and went straight into a sleeve. And looking at the bottom part, it's also very clean. So let's see if we can get a 10.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ooh, 1 for 1, that's what we want to see, the Gem Mint 10. And if you haven't noticed, Ace does a really nice label. Look at that label, absolutely fantastic. For those who are unfamiliar with Ace, they designed the labels to match the cards. So here you can see the crystals going everywhere as its Terraform is shooting it out of its head. That's the matching there. I'm going to give that label a 6 out of 10, I reckon that's pretty good, and $130 value, so a win-win. The reason I choose to grade with Ace is not only for their consistency, but also these fantastic labels, amazing. Now next up we've got a Mew V. Now this is a really nice card from Fusion Strike, which is absolutely taking the market by storm. It was the cheapest set of Sword and Shield back in the day, and now it's absolutely gone crazy. But this is a nice full art Mew, just all about Mew. It's a nice simple background, nothing crazy happening. It's a very clean card, nothing too wrong with the edges there. I can't see any scratches on it. We'll flip that one over, and at the back we can see it's actually pretty well centered. That top border looking a little bit thick there, but we might get away with it on a technicality, because it is pretty close to the thickness of the bottom, but it is slightly bigger. We might get pinged for that, but otherwise there's no whitening, no major marks. So let's see if we can keep 10 streak going.
3, 2, 1, go!
And it's a 9, not what we wanted to see. Not really sure how it got that, but anyways, looking at that label, very simplistic label, a little bit of hue going on there, but it's a really nice card nevertheless. So I'm going to give that label a 5 out of 10, but looking at the card itself, the raw value was $35, 45 it hits the 9, and if we got a 10, it would have been worth $180. This is a very, or was a cheap card when I first purchased this, because it was back in the day when this was still a reasonable price at about $10, but anyways, we move on to the next card, which is, guess what? Another Mew V. That's right, I have 2 of them, and I wanted to get them both graded because they looked pretty dang good. Now, looking up close to this one, again, we have a problem with this top border. It's always really thicker than the rest of them. I'm not really sure why that is, but the scaling for Ace is that it has to be a 60-40 ratio, so I risked it on both of these, but we might get pinged if it's outside that 60-40 ratio. Flipping it over to the back, and we can see here, it's a pretty clean card. There's nothing too major going on there. There's no whitening. Again, that back top border is actually really, really thick, and I think we might get pinged for that one again. But otherwise, there's no whitening. Edges are looking nice and crisp. So we'll see if we get another 9 or hit a 10. And with a little bit of luck, this will go better than the last card.
3, 2, 1, go!
And it's another 9, that's a double up I guess, but oh well, that's what happens when you try with these things. And it is a very nice card, again, same label, so we're not going to go through those details. I wish I had a 10 out of the 2 of them, but that just didn't happen today. So we move on to this, the Machamp V-Max. This is a really nice card, and look at that, it's actually quite, I don't know, I like the V-Maxes, they're sort of rainbowy, yet not rainbowy, but full of colour, full of life. And this one, it's hard to tell with the top and right hand border because because it doesn't actually show on the card if it's centered or not, and that kind of confuses me as well. But the bottom and the sort of ones that we can see the border at least is looking pretty well centered, and there's no major marks on the card, so it's quite clean. And we'll flip this one over to the back now, and we can see again it's pretty well centered. No whitening, no major marks, nothing really going on there. That's pretty dang clean. And no, the bottom's looking quite well as well. There's nothing happening, no whitening, edges are fine, corners are good. Let's see if we can get a 10.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ooh, a Gem Mint 10, that's what we want. Look at that label, now that is much more prominent, that label there. Absolutely fantastic, really matches the Machamp V card. Oh, sorry, V-Max, really. Gem Mint 10, looking at the values there, $10 raw, Ace 9 would have been a $55 value, but we've got a Gem Mint 10 in front of us, so that goes up to $130 there. This is a very nice card, and I'll put on the record, I think V cards and V-Maxes will rise in prices come the next 2 years. I think they are fantastic arts on them. They're sometimes a bit simple, a bit competitive, but still cool. The next card is the Kyurem V-Max Rainbow Rare from Lost Origin. This is a really nice card. I think it's very underrated. It might shoot up one day. I don't know, do you guys like the rainbows? The big rainbow card that's really around is the Rainbow Pikachu, the big boy, the Chonkachu from Vivid Voltage. But this is a nice card too. Again, it's hard to tell centering, but it looks really clean. And we flip this one over to the back, and again, it's looking really well centered there. Nothing on the back as well, no whitening. Edges are looking good. Nothing too crazy going on. No, looking nice. Left and right looking pretty good. Right's a bit thicker than the left-hand border, but that's okay. I think this is a very underrated card. So let's see if we can keep 10 streak going.
3, 2, 1, go!
Ooh, that's another 10. Oh, what are we, 3 for 5 or something? That's not bad at all. We're really doing well with the 10s today. And this label though, that's crystals, it's rocks, I don't know what it is, but it looks really good. I'm gonna give that label maybe a 6 out of 10 for that label. But looking at the prices, it's really underrated. Look at that, 10 is only $60. That's actually really harsh. It used to be worth a bit more, but that's how it goes. And I think rainbows, not everyone's into them, so oh well, we keep going. With the Houndoom V from, I believe, Battle Styles? I don't even remember. Can't tell from that symbol, it's really small. Nope, Darkness Ablaze, there we go. It's the Houndoom V full art there, just with the Houndoom. That's it. It's all about the Pokemon. And it's looking very clean in the front. And the bottom edges, it's looking quite good, nothing too major there. Okay, centering might be an issue. That bottom border did look a bit thicker. And turning it over on the back, I can see there's a little bit of whitening. Not too much possible scratches. I can't tell if that's the screen or not, or the casing itself. But the bottom corners are looking pretty crispy there, so we might be in for another shout, but I'm not sure. Let's see.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, no, I did not expect an 8 on this one. That's pretty crazy. In terms of the label, it's kind of going with the theme. It doesn't really match, in my opinion. The colors are a bit off there, so I'm actually going to give that label a 4. But in terms of the actual card itself, we've got $10 being a raw card, $15 it costs more to grade, so we've definitely lost money on this one, and $100 if we had hit the 10. So it's a pretty decent card if you're a Houndoom fan, nice and cheap at the moment, but I think it will go up over time. Next up is the Lapras V-Max. Now this is a nice card. Classic Lapras, looking through, it's a nice clean card. Can't tell centering, it's really hard with these ones, but it's a nice clean card, no major marks, and hopefully it's looking, oh yeah, that's pretty clean, that's pretty good centering. Can't complain about that one there. There's nothing major going on, at least from what I can see. And so hopefully we can get some good grades. We'll flip this one over and check out the back here. It's pretty well centered, maybe a bit left hand heavy there. That right's looking a bit thinner and a bit not so straight as well, so it might be a bit tough, and that bottom border might be a bit tough on us too, but that's pretty good. No whitening, so maybe we're in for a chance. Let's find out.
3, 2, 1, go!
And it's a 9, so it was pretty good. That's not bad at all. Now, looking at this one, it is textured as well, and the label, again, is very much a matching label with this one, and it continues the pattern really well. I'm going to give that one a 6 out of 10 for the label, and looking at the values though, it's only a $10 card at the moment, but I think it will go up at some point. 70 if we got the 10, but 9 is 30, so we did lose a bit of money with that one because grading costs more than that, so that's how it works sometimes, but it's a nice card with a nice label. I'm not too mad at that one. And we've got another Lapras. Now this one here is a bit older, from Crown Zenith, and in fact there's 2 Laprases, and a Manti, and a few other Pokemon. No, not Luminina. Is that Luminina? Yeah, it is. Here. And we've got some flying seagulls in the background as well, and Panapa. So, looking at this card though, it's got the yellow border. Oh, that's a throwback. It's been a while since we've had yellow borders, so it's a nice clean card. We'll look at the back now, and it's looking pretty good as well. There might be a few marks there that I can see, but otherwise it's a quite clean card. It's well centered, I think. Nothing too crazy going on, but the edges are fine as well. So maybe another 10. Let's find out.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, it's a 9. Sorry about the camera work there, but it happened to be a 9. The 9 happened to be white actually, so that's where it's a bit harder to see. So I'll take a mint 9. Not that bad. Raw 25. It's getting up there. Crown Zenith is definitely getting up there. 10 would have hit us at 180, and that's a really nice card, I think. And I think all the arts from Crown Zenith is actually shooting up at the moment, which is crazy to think about when you could buy them so much easily in the shops back in the day. But we'll move on with that one to a very cute little seal, or seals I should say. One is peeking right at you, one's taking a dive. There's so many. This is a great card. Look at that, they're just all chilling, half of them sleeping, and it's really clean, this one. And I will say Scarlet and Violet are notorious, as particularly Sodium Sparks, for not getting 10s, and I've tried so many times. So will this be the one? I don't really know. Now looking at the back there look to be a white dot on the bottom, but we'll get to that in a minute. But otherwise it's looking pretty clean. And as we move down, yeah, the centering's pretty good. There is a white speck I can see. I can't tell. I think that might be on the casing itself, so we might get away with that one. Let's pray for the Spheal and see if we get a 10.
3, 2, 1, go!
And we do! That's it, not the 10. That's it. There we go! I love this. Oh, this is actually such a good result, honestly. We don't usually get this many 10s, and I keep trying and I keep missing, but there we go, $100 for the 10 Spheal. And looking at the label itself, it's very simplistic, very nice, very clean. It's got some different tones to it. I'm going to give that one a 5. It's pretty simple, but it's still nice, and it matches the card very well. So a 5 for the label, but what a result. Ace, Gem, Mint, 10. Can't complain about that one at all. Finally, our last card for today, the Charizard V. This card, all the way from Darkness Ablaze, is a nice looking Charizard in a stadium showing off some fire. Now look at that crazy eye, it's staring right into your soul. But otherwise that left hand border is looking a bit thin, and so we might get pinged for a centering question. Some markings on there, I can see a few white dots, so we might get pinged for that too. But it's a nice card, and you turn that one over, we can see on the right hand side there, which would have been the left hand for the front, but it is a bit thinner on the back as well, so we're definitely going to get pinged for that one there. But otherwise it's looking very clean. Bit of markings, nothing too crazy though. Let's see.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, did not expect an 8 for that one. Not really sure what happened there, but that label is crazy. He's got a fire wheel going on, and I really like that label. I'm going to give that label there, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. That's a really nice label, and it continues the stadiums with the lights and everything. It's a really good label in my opinion, and the value there, you know, we kind of lost money on that one, but that's how the game goes sometimes. 125 if we did hit a 10, but we didn't, so that's that, sadly. Now let's look at the final results. Angel got 4, Arctic got 3. Angel takes the win on that one. Guys, leave a comment down below how many you got correct, and we will also be at Hobby Hangout for those who are there in Melbourne. Check out arcticvault.com.au for your next ace graded slab. We've got plenty to go around. We've also got Funko Pops at the moment. We took on a collection, so that's now up and running on the website and is there for everyone to buy. And make sure you purchase it before we go to Hobby Hangout, because it might not be there afterwards. These are the cards coming up next time, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of that. But Angels, thank you so much for watching. Keep cool, Angels. I'll see you next time. Bye.